Hey guys, welcome to Clark's Automotive Review, the cleanest show on YouTube. My name is Harrison Clark, and for episode 10, we're going to be reviewing the Honda Accord.
This guy is crazy.
Okay guys, I know what you guys are thinking, that the Honda Accord, the terrible, whatever, why would you review such a car? But it really is an awesome car. I love the Honda Accord, the coupe versions, the V6, the 6-speed ones. Yeah, they're awesome. First of all, we're going to start off with the very base model, the LX and the SE versions. They come with a straight inline 4-cylinder, pushing 177 horses. Weighing in at about 3,600 pounds. They hit 60 in about 9 seconds, but they get about 33 miles per gallon. The next step up is the EX and the EXL models, and they come with the VTEC version of the 2.4 liter 4-cylinder, but it pushes 190 horsepower and a little bit more torque. Doesn't really help though. I mean, maybe about a half second faster to 60. But have no fear, the gutsiness ends there. The EX and the EXL models have the option, of course, for the powerful V6 that Honda produces. The VTEC V6 pushes 271 horses, 254 foot-pounds of torque. And on the coupe version, weighs 200 pounds less. You can get a 6-speed manual with it, and it hits 60 in a blazing 5.5 seconds. Unfortunately, the V6 version gets a little less gas mileage, and especially if you put it in the coupe with a 6-speed manual, it gets about 26 miles per gallon, which isn't that great, but I'm sure that if you have a lightweight pedal, then you probably could get up to about 30. I have an 03 2.0 liter VTEC that the primary O2 sensor has failed. It's supposed to get about 30, and without that O2 sensor, it gets about 24. So I've been like hypermiling and super light pedal and doing all like the little tricks to boost your gas mileage, and I got it up to 32. No doubt you could do really well with boosting the gas mileage if you had to, and especially like that little 4-cylinder. Honestly, it gets 33. I'll bet you could probably get at least 36 or 37 out of it. So to sum it all up, if it was my pick, you got the 4-cylinder, you got the VTEC 4-cylinder, and the VTEC 6. If you're going for speed, get the 6. Get the Accord Coupe 6 with the 6-speed. It's the fastest. And it gets great gas mileage too. So yeah, that's what I would pick. But hey, if I was a logical thinker, and which I am, kind of, I would get the 4-cylinder VTEC. The VTEC 4, it's got a little extra power. It's got going to have more options since it comes with the EX and the EXL models. The VTECs are awesome. I own a VTEC, and it's very smooth. Not just idling, you can't hardly even feel it, but it's acceleration. I could be in 3rd gear and have music on and not even think about it, and running at 5,500 RPMs, and I won't feel it. You won't even know until you let off the gas pedal and it's like wah, wah, wah. So if you want power, get the V6. You don't want power, get the 4-cylinder VTEC. But don't go for the base model. You might as well go like Ford Focus. They're way better cars than the Accord, in my opinion. Ford does a really great job with the Focus. They always have done. And you're not going to get much, for $25,000. You're not going to get much of a car. With the Focus, you probably are. Hondas are not really what they're built up to be. People think, I've heard so many people say, oh, I bought a Honda, it's got 230,000 miles on it, but that's okay, it'll last another 100,000. Yeah, no, probably not. Don't count on it. You're more likely to get, 300,000 miles out of a Honda than you are a Ford or a Chevy. Ford and Chevy seem to shut off at about 200,000. That's about it. 180, 200,000. You might get 220, but for the most part, yeah, they're not really known for their longevity of life. I had a '89 Accord that I bought with a bad engine for $500. I bought a Reman 2.0 liter, popped that in there. The engine, transmission were great, ran fine. But the electrical, I had problems with the electrical. I almost had to buy a whole new wiring harness for it. Just had a lot of problems with it. So when I wrecked it, well, anyway, yeah, rear-ended somebody. I didn't want another Honda. I decided, nah, I'll go like Ford Focus or something. But neighbor right down the street had a little 03 VTEC 2.0 hatchback that was actually pretty cool. I really liked it, and it was a great deal, so I went ahead and bought it. And it hasn't given me a lick of trouble. I love that car. It's great. It's a little zippy, and it gets great gas mileage, with both O2 sensors working. Gets good gas mileage, and runs great. Hasn't given me a lick of problem. So, 50-50 chance. If you're going to buy a new one, obviously you're probably not going to have any problems. But anyway, word of advice if you're going in for used cars. Okay guys, well that's my opinion on Honda. Let me know your opinion on Honda down below, the comments below. Like this video if you like what you saw. Subscribe if you'd like to see more. And I know there's people who like the videos because they've said, "Hey Harrison, we really like your video, or we like your idea or whatever," but you're not liking it. Like the video. Click the little thumbs up button. Okay? Helps get it back on the playlist or whatever it does. Anyway, it helps out the show. So like the video, subscribe. That's very important too if you want to do that. And anyway, my name's Harrison Clark, and I will see you next Friday. Unfortunately, in only about a half an hour. If you're gonna opt up, if you're gonna go for like opt up for the, now the next step up is the EX. The next step up is the no the X. Like wah wah wah.